Hello and welcome to Omni Entertainment's Top 5 of 2025 Countdown. On behalf of myself, Mr. Meyerberg, and Carter up there in the booth, we'd like to welcome you to 2026.
Welcome.
Formally.
Welcome.
Although, I mean, this video is coming out in like the late afternoon, so if we're the very first people who welcome you to 2026, you need to talk to more people.
Yeah, go see somebody.
A lot of people might just be waking up at that time on New Year's Day. So.
That's true. But you should be up past 12:01.
I was going to say, I don't have the schedule to go until like 5:30, so if you're waiting that.
Ooh.
You know what? Hey, I don't judge your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't judge your life. I don't judge your life. Anyway, so yeah, 2026 is now here, which means 2025 has come to a close. And, well, you know, I'm looking forward to 2026. And a large part of the reason why I'm looking forward to 2026 because I feel like 2025 has done us some good here on this channel. Honestly, I think we didn't hit all of our goals. Or specifically, I didn't hit all my goals, I should say here, but we did hit some big ones here, and that led to some really big moments here. So that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to break down the top 5 best moments as voted on by you people out there. Thank you so much for voting and all that sort of stuff. And we had some submissions there. At one point had all the votes tallied, and then we had one last one in there as well.
Late entries,
and they know who they are. But no, thank you for adding your input as well. I'm like 1% annoyed and like 99% happy. Ever been in those situations?
Oh yeah.
Like there is that tinge of like, seriously, you could have done this like 2 hours before.
That's what having kids is.
That's why I figured you'd
It's more like 99% annoyed, but 1% super proud.
Okay.
Super awesome.
Okay. I would have figured it was maybe like closer to 50-50.
No.
I maybe need to have a talk with my parents after this then.
Nope.
What was their percentages? Actually, you know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah. Don't ask.
Ignorance is bliss.
Don't ask.
Ignorance is bliss. But yeah, like I said, we got a top 5 list here of our favorite moments voted on by you guys. Before we get started in that here, let's just I guess I didn't participate in it because I made it. So it felt like that was kind of inside baseball a little too much there. Yep. But I am curious, what is your favorite moment personally? If you had to kind of say what was yours.
Yeah, so personally, my favorite moment was doing the Oscars live. That's something we've talked about for a while, and obviously we're big movie people, and we've watched it together, I think, the past couple of years. And this was the first one where we did it live, and I like doing all the fun stuff that we did, and I think now that we know what it is, kind of how it plans, kind of how to set it up, I think this year we can do a much better job and more, I don't want to say interactive, but maybe have a few more guests, a few more laughs, maybe some more wardrobe changes, all of that. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's another reason why I'm excited for this year is not only doing more than we did last year, but there are definitely a few projects, and I've already alluded to this, that we are going to do again each year, possibly make them annually. For example, the Oscars live watch party. Once we got done with that, I was already thinking of like, here's 10 different things we could do, not so much differently in like a better way, but just like, I don't
something
know,
else
just
we
something
could try.
Something more exciting and all that sort of stuff. And I felt that way with a couple projects where I was like, oh, we can do this even more fun. Yep. And that made me look forward to doing it next year and the year after that and all that. And Oscars watch party is definitely one of those for sure as well. But it's the way with a few of our projects. So that's part of the reason why I'm also looking forward to this year. But if I had to pick a favorite one, you mentioned with the Oscars thing, that was something we had talked about for a year or so. Something that I had always wanted to do for many years was a ghost hunt. Mm-hmm. And I finally got around to doing my ghost hunt here. Yep. And it did not disappoint. I don't think I mentioned this. I was so worried that I had put all this buildup in my head. I'd done all this prep. I had dragged Derek along, come with me for 3 hours drive there, 3 hours back, and all that, a 6-hour trip, round trip in total, that we were going to see nothing, that nothing was going to happen. But stuff happened.
Yeah, we learned.
Normal, I don't know. But
ghosts are real.
Well, I don't.
That's what I picked up from it. That's what I got.
If that's how you want to interpret the video, you go ahead and do that and everything. But that's another one that I think I'm alluding to is like the second we were done, I was like, here are 10, 20 different things we can do differently or better or all that sort of stuff that makes it so I can't wait to do it again next year. Yep. So that would be mine. Carter, what about you? Did you have a favorite one by chance?
I really liked the Oscars watch party. It was really fun to help put it together. It took a lot of planning, but once we finally got it done, I think we were all proud of what it looked like and how it was, as well as I don't know, like a specific moment. I don't know. I think when you guys were doing your superhero, like best superhero groups, and Ryan picked the 7 from the boys,
because they're awesome.
they could possibly be the worst superhero group on Earth, I think, morally anyway. But yeah, I think that's probably my favorite moment, and then the Oscars is a close second.
Yeah, there was a vibe at the end of that Oscars watch party. Like, I was high fiving people. I think that I don't high five people that much.
And once we realized it was the Oscars that was having the problems.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that too. Yeah, we didn't have the actual stream going for the longest time, and like you were trying to fix it for a little bit, and then I tried to fix it for a little bit.
Not working.
It just wasn't working, and I thought, oh my god, this is how we're going to start our first live stream.
Yeah.
Where the big thing we needed, we could have had anything else break, but we needed to see the Oscars to have a watch party. You need to be able to watch the thing to have a watch party.
Yeah,
and we weren't able to watch it.
And it didn't work.
And I don't know if you could tell, but I'm sweating bullets.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just glad I wasn't having a gray shirt.
That first little bit, I was like, oh, boy, this is not good.
And then to find out, no, it was their fault.
It was their fault.
But it's okay. In 2029, it's going to YouTube, so there's not going to be any issues.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother thing we can talk about another time.
We'll bring that up probably on PBL at some point, so whatever, too. But all right, let's. You want to get into the actual list
Let's
here?
do it. I have to say, I did see the first one, but I haven't seen the rest of them. So
I did forget to redact it because I could have done two. I could have redacted. I could have just texted you like, "Hey, don't look at the outline.
Yeah,
be spoiled or whatever."
Yeah, it's all good.
Like I said, top 5 of 2025 as voted on by all of you. Coming in at number 5. I guess I could add. I suppose I should have put a little sound effect drum roll, but I could just add that in post. So everyone react as if you're actually hearing a drum roll right now. Number 5. From PBL, one of our most from Popcorn Bucket List, Nick and Ryan settle the 1 gorilla, 100 men debate. I did grab clips of all these. I put them on my phone here. We can just listen to them if you'd like. Here, if you need a little refresher. This is directly from the episode, not really edited or whatever. So, mute that.
And I assume you'll just play it on the.
Okay, I swear to God, this was working earlier. This was literally working earlier. I don't know why it's not now.
Is that an iPhone?
Don't. Okay, take 2, number 5.
Let's check out drum roll.
Drum roll again. Coming in at number 5, Nick and Ryan settle the 1 gorilla, 100 men debate. All right, here's the clip. Hello, welcome to another edition of Popcorn Bucket List, where we ask the real question: who will win in a fight? 2 of us versus 100 gorillas. Just kind of flipping that argument right now. Have you heard that? Have you seen that argument that's online right now? People are saying who would win in a fight, 100 guys versus 1 gorilla, and it's like, no, they're made to fight. That's not going to go well.
I would say, it really depends on the dudes.
I don't think it depends on the dudes at all. I think even the weakest gorilla would be like, no, because I'm a gorilla.
I think if you had 5 gorillas, not even a question, gorillas would win.
Okay,
5 to 100. So I'm kind of at that
Okay, but here's my thing, and we're already talking about this longer than I thought we were going to at this point. But at this point, we might as well go into it. My thing is, it doesn't matter how many dudes you have. Only a certain amount of them are going to be able to fight the gorilla at one time.
You might only get 5
it's
survivors. Really
actually no. I'm saying there's only amount of surface area around said gorilla. Yeah. You can maybe get 4 or 5 guys. Doesn't matter if you have 1,000. Only 5 of them are going to fight at the same time.
That's a good point too.
So that's the argument to me is over.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a movie podcast, right? Yeah, we're okay. That was just meant to be a fun intro, and then we got a little too into that, a little too much now. Yeah. So in case you couldn't tell from the beginning of that was just a random show opener that I had come up with. Yeah. Some of those I plan ahead of time. More often than not, I'm saying I'm off the cuff.
Yeah.
And already I was like, this is just a big debate going on right now. Let me just joke about that by saying, oh, it's 100 gorillas versus one of us or whatever, just reversing it. And I was more surprised that you hadn't heard of that when I had brought it up.
I'm not much of a, believe it or not, I'm not much of a social media guy.
Yeah, but you usually have your finger on the pulse on a lot of stuff, I feel like.
It's true. Maybe important things.
Okay, saying I don't? He's saying I don't?
Also, the 100 or 100 men versus one gorilla is important, Ryan.
That's true. See, I'm familiar with the would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man?
I feel like
or
that
something?
might have been going around I think that might have been going around at the same time too.
At the same
actually.
time, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I picked the gorilla one. I guess I just thought that was funnier. But
I think I still stand by why. Do I sound like that normally? Do I sound like that all the time?
I don't know. Here's the thing: you never sound like what you think you sound like to yourself until you hear it.
Yeah.
So like
if I was
the way you are hearing you in this is
Yeah.
how I hear you in the day to day.
I feel like I sound like a drunken idiot.
Look, man, I've been trying to tell you for years.
It's got to stop at some point, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
we all know there's not Subway in that cup. Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, here's the real question though. Do you stand by what we said?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if you had 100 dudes, I'm talking jacked dudes, not little dudes. I think there'd be a chance. Like I said, you might only 3 or 4 people might survive, but 1 or 2 people get the eyes, sacrifice for an eye. You might have a chance.
I will say, when we posted this as a short on TikTok, we did get a few responses from there. If you want to hear a few of those, I did go back.
Yeah,
wrote
let's
it down.
hear 'em.
Here was one of the comments on the reel. Humans are built for endurance. Not in my lifetime. Gorillas are built for strength. We have multiple videos of a gorilla going and then getting tired and going to sleep after a few minutes. I guess I've never heard that or seen that before.
I haven't either.
I feel like Tarzan lied to me because those gorillas go for a while.
That's true.
Another commenter named Kong Tong 98. So this might just be King Kong.
Yeah, you never
defending
know.
himself. I don't know. He or she, I don't know, comments, "You're just wrong. First off, only 5 guys around a gorilla." Multiple question marks. Yeah, maybe 5 if they arms are out all the way, but if 50 of them just dogpile him, he ain't going anywhere. I still stand by my only 5 because they have to be arms out because you have to be punching
Yeah,
to fight. You can't just go straight at a gorilla
like that.
like a pencil
yeah,
just together. Like that's not going to work.
it's true.
So
Also, we might get our question answered because isn't at a week after this release, isn't that Primate movie coming out?
maybe
Some monkey movie. I think it's called Primate, I think.
it might be. Yeah. Well, yeah, we might get
know.
our answer then.
Never know.
As we all knew, movies never lied to us.
No.
You ready to go on to number 4?
Let's do it.
All right, number 4 was another PPL moment. Nick had been mispronouncing Huntress for months.
Oh, the best.
Okay, let's play the clip here first. Guys, let's wrap up this discussion like we usually do with some number 1 recommends. I believe I got you here first.
You don't want to go first? I'll let you go first.
I mean, I can go first.
You can go first.
Oh, okay. K-pop Demon Hunters. Finally got around to seeing it here.
What'd you think?
I love this movie.
Isn't it awesome?
I heard about the animation, and I was like, it's Sony, so it's going to be good. I heard a little bit about the humor. I laughed more than I thought it would. I heard a lot about the soundtrack. Man, I did not realize how much I was going to love this soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why we're playing a few of those songs on the radio.
Every hour, every 15 minutes, it feels like.
I will say, for any of you who do listen to me on the radio on 94.7 KKCK Soft Plug, I will apologize for mispronouncing the name of the group for the last few months.
What were you saying?
Hunter X.
Oh,
Because it's written as Hunter X. I didn't know it was Huntrex. It wasn't, and of course, that's how they introduce it in the movie. Like right away, they're like, performing tonight, Huntress. I was like, well, I've been mispronouncing that for months now.
That's so funny.
So I apologize for doing that wrong for literally months. Literally months. I've been saying Hunter X
Oh, my.
and not Huntrex when talking about that song. So yeah, this week I've been trying to apologize for that every
That's
time we
funny.
play it.
That's so funny.
But yeah, no, it's a great movie. It's easily in my top 10. Might be my top 5 here after a few more weeks. We'll have to wait and see. But
It's so good.
anyway. So yeah, you I feel like have interesting perspective of this one here.
I don't know if it was that day or somewhere around there, but Alex and I were riding in the van. We were going to do some big important shoot, and we heard you say Hunter X on the radio, and we lost it. It was so funny. And it was great.
I feel like you had to have heard me say that before, but like, how did none of you tell me?
Well,
One of you had to have seen or heard something.
I don't think we
I'm blaming partially on you guys. On
I
this
don't think
one.
we picked. Actually, the one I will say, you also pronounced Chapel Rowan.
Oh yeah, I got.
You
Yeah,
called it Chappelle. You called her Chappelle for a while,
Yeah.
and we did tell you about that one later, but we told you.
I'm just saying, you guys were very quick to correct me on BB Rexa, who I was calling Baby Rexa.
Oh my!
That was an earlier one. That was
Yeah.
like when I started. I think Reed maybe called me out on that one.
Yeah.
It was either Reed, you or Bailey. I can't remember. And so yeah, you guys were very quick to call me out on that one. You eventually called me on Chappelle Roan, and then yeah, you guys just waited and let me hang
It was great.
myself
It was great
on the biggest movie of the year.
Yeah.
I was the movie guy, and everyone on the radio was hearing me mispronounce this
Hunter
movie.
X.
And like I said in the video, the second you play the movie, it's like one of the first lines how they pronounce it. And I like just paused it. I was like, I've been doing this wrong for months.
Yep. But nobody else said anything.
Nobody told me anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like that was one of your most genuine reactions on the show.
Oh,
by the way.
it was so
that
funny.
laugh was
Yeah.
yeah.
I get a couple of good laughs every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Should we move on to number 3 then? Another PBL moment. I promise you the other ones are from other projects. The 3, 4, and 5 were PBL moments here, but it was the moment Carter picked as one of his favorite moments. Believe it or not, Ryan picks the 7 from the boys as best superhero team. Let's play the clip. Let's end on the best of the best. A little bit of a positive note here. Favorite or best superhero team, one that you think is the most powerful, does the most protecting, all that sort of fun stuff here. You want to start off with this one here then? Or?
I am. This might be a controversial pick too.
Oh boy.
I'm going with the dawn of the 7 from the boys. Homelander, my guy. I think we are starting to see the 7 come around and be good people. Okay.
You couldn't even finish it.
No.
You couldn't even finish it.
And be good people. Okay.
I will say Black Noir is super strong. Homelander is super strong. The Deep can do the whole Aquaman thing and a little bit more if you want to say so. But you said the best. I like them and I enjoy them and I get more joy out of watching them than the Justice Leagues or the Supermans or the Marvels, and they're my favorite. I like them. I think they're awesome. Homelander's a wild dude, but that's what I like about him. I like characters that aren't quite so perfect. They're a little more flawed.
Yeah, but when one of those flaws is homicidal maniac that has laser vision,
Yep.
borderline serial killer, it's a little bit more than a flaw.
True.
Is it even 7 anymore, or is it just like?
No.
I feel like the last I saw of them, there was only like 3 of them in that room.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. But and same going back. I like satire. I like the funny. I like it.
Okay. I mean,
But I think it goes against the ratings we were doing.
Well, what was you said?
I guess I didn't really have a lot of parameters with it.
It said like just who's the best.
Because I thought it would be pretty
whatever.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Hey, now that we do have a GoPro, that was the complete wrong decision, Ryan. I'll just tell you that right now.
We were going. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, we didn't have this. Might have been one of the reasons why I decided to put the GoPro up there to get Carter's reactions, because you couldn't really hear in the background. But yeah, do you stand by your stance?
Oh, I love the 7.
Okay, but do you still think they are the best superheroes?
In my, how do I want to say this?
I think before that episode started, or right as it started, Nick was saying we're basing this like solely off of the superheroes, quote unquote superheroes, and how they help the people in their movies. or how?
See, I don't think I added that parameter. I think we just assumed that.
Yeah, I think you guys
And
assumed that because I didn't.
I think I do say that later on, where it was like you even said like you didn't say they had to be good people. I was like, I thought it was implied.
Yeah, because if you're going off good people, I'd probably say probably Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That would be my favorite. But if you're just going off the best, the baddest, the dogs, we're going to 7. Because they don't play by all them rules that, we got the Geneva Accords. They don't do that.
That's 100%. We're not going to get into the debate again. We're not going to get into that debate again. You ain't going to bait me. You ain't going to bait me.
Somebody said that I was Reed. I think Reed said I was a good gaslighter.
Yeah, I've been telling you that for years. You've admitted that in the past.
Yeah.
I went back to the reel that we posted with this one. Someone did comment, okay, period. So, period. We probably shouldn't applaud Homelander. And to be fair, in that reel, when Mitch made that, I think he did like add the clip where Homelander's getting the round of applause and he's like smiling and all that too. Yeah. So that might have been more what he was referencing there, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting take for sure.
American hero.
Just because you wear the American flag in your back doesn't make you an American hero.
That's true.
Anyways, let's move on to numero 2 of our top 5 moments here. Coming in at number 2, it's the live Oscars watch party, specifically when Nick wins the tiebreaker.
You won this one?
I wonder who voted for that.
Yeah, how did that get in there?
Nick probably said he didn't vote, but
I didn't vote.
I think he voted.
I don't think it.
What was the tiebreaker? Oh yeah, we got the clip.
So Reed, you got Cynthia Erivo. Ryan, Demi Moore.
Substance.
And I did Mickey Madison for Nora. Didn't pick it for directing. Hopefully this can help me bring it back. Come on. Turn it back up! Turn it back up! It's going to come down to the last award. You can't write this.
It is.
For those of you who maybe missed it, the tiebreaker was how long is the first awards acceptance speech going to be? You had picked like 86 seconds. I had done 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and it ended up being like 153 seconds or something like that. So, all right. So, yeah, do we want to look at Best Picture now before they kind of really get into it?
Because I think I went with a different movie than... I know which one I went with.
Okay. Well, okay, so let's just go over it then. So, Reed, you have Dune Part 2. Ryan, you have Anora. I also have Anora. So, that would mean we're going to tie here potentially. Well, no, we will tie.
We'll tie, yeah.
Regardless, whatever wins, and I won the tiebreaker. We've already established that. So...
You won.
Nick, congratulations.
Well, let's...
Well, it doesn't matter. We're either both...
I'm just saying something crazy is going to happen. They're going to call Anora, and then it's going to be another thing.
It's going to be the Brutalists. They're going to say, sorry, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Oh. All right, there it is. Anora, Best Picture winner. Yeah! The film no one talked about till about a month ago.
Yeah.
Really.
But hey, that was a good, clean win. It went down to the tiebreaker.
It went down to the tiebreaker. In every year past, either one of us kind of pulled way ahead of the other. First 2, I kind of pulled ahead. Last 2, you beat me.
Yeah.
No better way to break the tiebreaker than with an actual tiebreaker to end it. Yeah, there was a lot of stakes in this, obviously, because again, this was our first big live thing that we had done for the channel. Obviously, we've done a lot of live sports and all that sort of stuff. But this was the first time where it was just kind of us doing this and everything like that. So there's obviously that pressure, but there was also the added pressure of I had been talking a lot of smack trying to take down your reign. You had been on your little streak. I'd started with our little streak.
Yep.
You were on yours. I needed to stop you.
You did.
And
because I was kind of crushing it for a while.
yeah.
You also had an entire green room full of people competing against you as well. So
Yeah, I had some family members. I remember, I think it was my aunt Sydney. All of a sudden, she got like the first 5 right or whatever. And I'm like texting her. I'm like, hey, you're doing a really good job. She's like, I guessed on all of these.
Just guess.
I'm like, well, it's working for you.
Play the odds, baby.
It's working for you. So, yeah, there was a lot of stakes in that one. Just behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all the scenes.
It was good.
And ended on a high note there with the tiebreaker there. So, like I said, for me at least, the night couldn't have gone better, really. Yep. But for you, it could have gone a little bit better.
A little better.
But, now this next year, you'll know to double check, make sure you got them all saved.
Yeah. I'm going to start working on my costumes for next year.
Oh, we're already, we got to start our production meetings, I feel like, on this whole thing.
I agree.
So. All right. Let's move on.
Let's do
number one. Number one moment from 2025, as voted on by everyone here, by a considerable margin.
I would,
yeah, I think it would. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, was pretty wide lead. This was basically a race for second place. It is the nerd bracket, best animated movies. Aladdin versus Lion King. Yep. All right, final matchup here in Division 2, Aladdin versus Lion King.
I can't do this.
Prince Ali versus the King of the Jungle. Who's voting for Aladdin? Who's voting for Lion King?
You guys are insane.
You guys are going to do that to Robin Williams? Derek, didn't you try to say before Robin Williams? You going to do that to him now?
Yeah.
Now he's in it.
Unfortunately. Okay, this is going to be a big time debate. Guys, the Lion King cannot not make it to the Final Four.
Abu?
One of these
Great character,
has
but
a song about a guy wishing for his father's death. One of these guys has one of the biggest bops of him riding into town. It is better than when Jesus Christ rode in on a donkey.
That's sacrilegious.
that did not sway me.
That's sacrilegious. I might have to switch my opinion.
Did I lose that
You might have lost me.
You might have went too close to the sun.
I retract it. It's the second greatest.
I cannot believe this is an argument right now. The Lion King, guys, what are we? This is like probably the most popular Disney movie.
I think they're swaying me more than they're going to sway you. I just like Jasmine, man.
Okay, don't be a simp.
You
Don't be a
can't lie,
simp.
though, and say that you have not had a crush on Nala or Kiara.
No, because that's animals. I'm not into bestiality.
Who's sacrilegious now?
Hey, it's okay to be open-minded.
Aladdin has way more of a better final battle though. Like he outsmarts Jafar.
He
Jafar's
tricks
a
him.
weak old man.
Jafar is such a dork.
Are you
Jafar's a
joking?
dork.
That last scene is insane.
Yeah.
Insane so much that they had to do it again with Lion King 1.5, but from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Tell me they did that with Aladdin.
But Aladdin didn't need a 1.5 because it stood on its own.
No.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, who's a more memorable villain? Scar or Jafar?
Jafar showed up in his sequel. Scar never showed up again.
Scar is like almost Darth Vader. Like
Anyone's
tier.
Darth Vader, it's Jafar because he actually
Absolutely
No,
not.
Jafar's such a dork. He doesn't do anything.
He has mind control powers. That's closer to the Force.
No, he's a
No,
dork.
no.
He's a
What do you
dork.
Also, Elton John.
It has a good opening scene, yes, but again, the next song is him saying I can't wait to be king. That only happens when his dad dies.
That scene is so iconic. They created a tower of animals.
That was cool.
Genie created a whole cave of gold and silver and all this other stuff when he's talking about a friend like me, though.
Yeah, and you're supporting slavery.
How am I supposed to slavery?
Genie is a
You're
slave.
supporting
He's a slave.
cannibalism then, because those lions are going to eat their subjects.
Oh no, that's just
No.
the circle of life.
The Sultan, he was pretty fair to his subjects. He was an idiot, but he was a fair idiot.
I'm
Space.
stuck on Aladdin, man. If I had to watch one or the other, I'd pick Aladdin.
Aladdin's fun, but which one's better?
I'd say Aladdin.
I have to say Aladdin.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
this is
I
call.
prefer
This
to
is a
watch
call. This is a phone
You guys
call.
are insane. Like,
We've done our 2 rock paper scissors. Let's do a phone
If you
call.
want to call Ryan, let's call Ryan.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Can I?
We're officially
If
in.
Lion King doesn't make it past the Sweet 16,
I'm leaving. There's no way.
What's up?
Hey, Ryan, we're on the set.
Yo.
We have a question. I'm going to tell you 2 movie names. You have to answer which is your favorite, okay?
Or which one's better?
Which one's better?
Which one's better?
Okay. All right.
We have Aladdin and The Lion King.
Aladdin, 100%.
What? No! This is rigged!
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
You texted him ahead of time.
I didn't.
No, absolutely not. This is asinine. No, no, no.
One of the more noticeable moments in that whole thing, you'll notice on the set, I have those Pixar cars and all that.
Yep.
Bailey then shoves them off the desk. I feel like I should explain the significance of those cars.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say they're like a dying relative.
These cars right here?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to say they're like they're borderline family heirlooms. In that there was a whole thing back in the day when that movie came out and there was all the McDonald's toys.
Yep.
You know,
one of the last movies on VHS.
Yep, exactly. But my dad, he would sometimes stop by McDonald's. He would get kids' meals or whatever just to get the toys so me and my sister could have them or whatever. You know, we didn't live in Marshall, but he worked in Marshall, so it's not like we went to McDonald's all the time. So we didn't have time to get all the toys or whatever. And it just got to a point where I think part of it was the movie must have been so popular, maybe it stuck around a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. But all of a sudden we're like looking and we're like, we almost like got them all. And we that was never like, we were never trying to collect them all. Yeah. We never ever got all the toys in the set or whatever. But it just got to the point where we got like both of us, me and my sister almost had every one. And so my dad like took it as a challenge to like to go there more and get them all. And we did end up getting them all. And it kind of became like this family story of like, these car toys were very important to these are very, that sounds a little melodramatic over McDonald's toys, but they were like important to the family or whatever. Yeah. So when we started the show, I was like, oh, I found them in our basement. Let me take them here. And I put them on the set. And then these important borderline family heirlooms, but not really, but borderline, Bailey just pushes off the table. And if you watch me, I'm in the background. My reaction is, oh, my dad is going to give me so much crap for that. And sure enough, the second that video was posted, you could almost time it out. I could tell like when they had watched it because either my mom or dad had texted me and she was like, oh, we don't know about her pushing those toys off the desk and everything. I was like,
who is that young lady?
No, it's like, my mom knows Bailey because like she talks to the camp everything too. Every once in a while,
that's true. Yeah.
So she was like, I don't know about that. I was like, I probably should have told. I didn't think I'd have to tell anyone. Please don't destroy these toys.
Destroy these cars. Yeah.
Or whatever. So
it made for a really good moment though.
It did, and I was happy it happened. But my parents still bring it up every once in a while, so I feel like they haven't let it go.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But.
I also have to say, is Jada in that clip? Did she?
Yes. So despite the fact that they offered the tiebreaker and that you had picked it and the tiebreaker was won,
the tiebreaker was over.
They still refused to move on.
Yep.
So we had to call someone else. And we'll continue that clip here.
It's ridiculous.
Call Jada. But if Jada says Aladdin, you have to concede.
She's not going to say Aladdin.
What up?
Yo. Okay, we're on the set right now. We are live.
Let's go.
We need a tiebreaker here.
Oh, okay.
We are between two movies here. You're answering which one is better. Which one is better? Okay.
All right.
Aladdin or The Lion King?
Oh, immediately Aladdin.
What?
Yes!
Vindication! I watched that one is like the saddest movie. It makes me feel not happy.
The Lion King doesn't make you feel happy?
No, and Princess Jasmine is cool. She has a pet tiger.
That's what I'm talking about, Jada.
Orbit, and she's got a monkey.
Your daughter's name is Kiara.
I know, but I didn't see the second movie.
I'm naming my kid a boo.
I have to,
yeah, boo.
I think I gotta go with Aladdin.
Okay, there's a little more to that, but it was the fact that, and the worst part is I knew like, okay, if she had picked Lion King, then we'd be stuck again, or I'd have to concede or whatever. But the fact that she said that, and then even Bailey's like, you named your daughter after one of the characters, like, it was meant to be, man.
It was, and I'll stand by that till forever.
Yep.
100%.
No wavering here on my part either. So, Yeah. Needless to say, after this episode, I implemented the we will never have an even number rule again.
Yeah.
And you'll notice in the second nerd bracket we do later on that year, we did have an odd number. And I'm not saying there weren't debate, but it went a lot smoother. Because of it and everything. So
it was good.
Yeah, there it is. Our top 5 here. Like I said, no real surprise in that number 1 there, I feel like. But now that we've revealed top 5 here, Ryan, what are your thoughts in general on this?
That was good. And yeah, I definitely, because we still reference the Lion King debate every once in a while, whether it's here or outside in the workforce and not working. So, cultural impact, he'll probably be in CNN top 50 of the year or something. So,
yep.
Just watch out.
I'm looking forward to Michael Strahan talking about it on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
I think Oprah's already contacted
You believe
us. Yeah.
these fat guys out of Minnesota think Aladdin's better than...
That's how they'll announce the next Lion King movie.
Yeah.
No, that's how they'll announce the new Aladdin movie. Voted most popular by a couple of guys in Midwest, Minnesota.
And in the fine print, it'll say only over Lion King.
Yeah, only over Lion King. Yeah, it didn't even win. I don't think it
Aladdin
won.
didn't win?
I don't think it did.
Well, won.
I thought that was the final round.
I think it made it to the finals, but I don't know if it.
No, I thought Aladdin and Lion King were.
Okay, well now I gotta look. I gotta look.
There's nothing.
I'm looking.
Out there.
I'm looking. Got a lot of folders here, man.
Hey, Timmy's watching us.
Shadow me.
Shadow me.
Here it is.
Have you seen? I was gonna say. Oh yeah, was that Adam Sandler?
Yeah, he's like dressed in all his like street clothes, and then he comes up to Timothy Chalamet before he leaves, and he says, "Shadow me," and then he leaves.
I'm pretty sure like they're pretty good friends in real life, aren't they?
Sounds like everyone's good friends with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of cool dude.
Okay, so Aladdin did make it to the championship round. It got beat out by Coco.
No,
I think I remember voting on Coco.
Oh
now.
my gosh!
That's horrible.
Oh,
that's horrible.
Oh,
and it's because you know why? It's because Nick voted Coco.
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
so it's Nick's fault. It's 100% Nick's fault.
Coco's good.
It was
though.
also my fault. Aladdin made it that far anyway.
True. Coco's good. Don't get me wrong. I would have voted for Coco over Lion King.
Yeah, I probably would have voted. Yeah, I definitely would have voted Coco over Lion King too, though.
Yeah.
So.
I'm blaming whoever placed them in the seating. That's who I'll blame.
Yeah.
We have a very complicated algorithm process. AI did it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blame AI, even though it was kind of my fault, but whatever.
AI, it's a problem.
You heard it here first, folks. Aladdin is the best animated movie.
No, Coco won.
I know, but we're vetoing that.
But yeah, now we have 2026 to look forward to here. And I've been spending the past few weeks actually preparing for some special projects this year and everything like that. Like I said, we're going to redo some of these again here, a sort of second edition. Might introduce some new ones here. I can tell you we're going to do everything we can to make sure we do another Oscars live stream watch party for sure. I don't know. I got them all. I don't know how much I want to spoil as far as what
tease.
we got. Tease. I mean, I've got the year kind of mapped out. Not all of them confirmed, but
yeah.
I got some fun ideas here for you folks. So
all right,
get ready to enjoy some new additions, some of the old again,
yep,
and a little bit of new, and all that in between. So
remember, also I got a plug. Stop big streaming. Support theaters. Go support your local theater.
I don't really know I didn't really come up with an ending for this, to be honest, right now. So, all I'm going to say is I'm not going to spoil it all here. There may be an Easter egg to one of our special challenges here on the set. Might be a poster. Might be something on the table, something back there. I'm not going to say what, though. But it's definitely a reference to one that I'm going to probably... Yeah, we're going to do more Nerd Bracket, that's for sure. I can tell you that. When we've confirmed. I think we're actually going to try and do 3 this year.
Will I be a part of one of them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one's already planned out. So, yeah. But I'm saying the other one. So okay, how about this? How about this for a little tease? All right, we're gonna for sure do 3 nerd brackets. One of them is gonna be sports movies, as requested by Carter. That was one of our requests.
Okay.
We're gonna do Marvel at the end of the year.
Okay.
For Avengers Doomsday, and the middle one, an Easter egg is on the set. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That'll be the second one. So If you guessed it, I don't know. We'll maybe ask you to be a part of it too. I don't know. But that's going to do it for us here on this very first edition of Omni Top 5 here. Thank you so much for all your support, all your viewership this past year. We encourage you to do the same here this year. Like I said, got a lot of fun stuff in store for you here. So make sure you subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. I usually avoid saying that, but you got to say it. Like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff.
Ring the notification bell.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it takes like a second to click it. I know, and all that. But, hey, any and all that you do, we do truly appreciate down here. So for one more time here, as we start 2026, for myself, Ryan, and Carter, we'd like to thank you so much for watching, and we will see you at the movies.